Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, Chief Judge, Mr. President, and distinguished guests. Just a show of hands before I begin, how many of y'all have read a self-help book in the last year? Quite a few? How many of y'all have been to a motivational speech the last year? Quite a few also. Still not everyone. How many of y'all have heard of the term positive thinking? Full house. Good! So I guess you're familiar with the term. That today is good, tomorrow will be better, next day will be awesome. Such as long as you visualize your success will come before you. Such as long as you stay happy and positive, everything will be fine. However, what happens when the storm hits? What happens when you have that really lousy day? That everything just falls apart before you. Let's say it's the day you pick up your UOL prelim results. Everyone can relate to that, right? So, first thing in the morning, you wake up late because your AA battery alarm clock went dead at night. Take a quick shower and rush out. And the door of the bar open. Oh no, so many people. Go in, you squeeze. And next moment when it hits the highway, you look around. Crap, I'm in a traffic jam. You reach school. You rush up to the room, you look around you and see a long queue. It's expected. We are, after all, SIM. We always have to queue up in this school. But when you reach your time, you pick up your results and BAM! You fail all 4 modules. Thinking back, how much hard you studied. You think to yourself, damn, this is not worth it. I feel like crying. You immediately reach for your phone. Hello, best friend? And your best friend tells you, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I can't hear you whining now. Terrible, isn't it? Well, I'm not sure about you, but for myself, I'll feel extremely unhappy. I'll feel frustrated and angry and sorry for myself. But however, you have to be positive. You have to be positive. Because positive people attract positive things and positive events, while negative people attract negative things and negative events. Therefore, you have to force that emotion down. You have to force it down and smile. Because positive living is the best way to live your life. So despite all the anger, all the anguish, all that hatred, I would say, for my case, coming out of you, of me, I'll force that smile. I'll fill my lips up. Because I don't want to show it that I'm unhappy. Because I don't want to attract another negative event to come. So am I right here, people? That you should make yourself smile when you meet such a difficult event.
Yes.
Yes. Really? This is where you're wrong, people. It's not. Positive thinking is about believing yourself and not falling in despair. It's not about forcing that smile there. We are humans, all of us. And humans have emotions. Emotions are real. They manifest in you. As completely normal as a human being. That when a negative event happens, when a lousy and crappy day comes upon you, you feel unhappy. Then you feel like crying. It's normal. So, now you're thinking, look at me now, Shaun, are you saying that positive thinking is all bullshit? Are you saying that it's nonsensical? Well, no. I'm giving you a way to add on to your positive thinking. I'm giving you something extra, as how Ngee Poly always says it, that's something extra. That you should express your emotions. That when you have that crappy day, you should let that frown show. Because it's completely normal as a human being to show that frown. Because your emotions are inside, and emotions are meant to be shown. They are real. However, falling in despair is not. Despair, considered a mortal sin by Catholics, it means to be hopeless. That there's no hope in you, that after that series of unfortunate events, you're spiraling to depression. That all you can think about is your failure. That all above you, everything will just fall flat. That after the UOL prelim results, the next time you take your next exam, your annual exams, you're going to fail all 4 of your modules. Scary, right? And let's say, if it really manifests in you, you think that you're going to fail all 4 the next year. As SIM students, we know, you fail it twice, you'll get debugged. You don't get your degree, you won't be able to take UOL again. And you go out without a degree to the working world, and you can't find a job. That is despair. So now, I'd like to ask, what's the difference between despair and feeling sad? No one knows? Let me explain to you. The idea of despair and feeling sad are very similar. Sadness is the emotion that you feel sad, while despair is a constant manifestation and when it takes over you. Therefore, some of you all might ask, why don't I feel sad at all? As long as I don't feel sad, I won't fall into despair. You see, emotions are real again. Let me reiterate my point that emotions are real here, and if you don't let them out, you're going to fall into despair. By holding them in, you're hurting yourself. Or even worse, as I said before, when you force that smile, you're going to hurt yourself even more. That's why you should embrace your emotions. Embrace them, let them out. Our advice, when you have a good group of friends, or when you're alone, let them out. Where you won't be judged. Like a good group of friends, like all of us Toastmasters, we don't really judge each other. So let that frown show. Let it show and let those emotions out. Some of them may take an hour, others may take several hours. If you can afford a day, just take it. Just let them out first before you continue. Right? And when you're ready, pull yourself up. So, when you pull yourself up, you watch a good movie, you have a sumptuous meal, and you do something that makes you feel good. Fill that gap that your negative emotions have let out in with something positive. Fill it out with something good and smile. After that, start your positive thinking again. Start believing in yourself again that the world is bright. Start thinking the world is your oyster. That yes, I'll pass all 4 modules and I'll do very well at them. Yes, I'll get a great job when I graduate. Yes, my life will come before me. Everything will be good. Thank you.